Welcome to this AsIAm explainer. In this video, we will explain what is self-advocacy. Different approaches to self-advocacy. Advocacy is where an individual or group aims to influence decisions within political, economic, and social institutions. Examples include writing to your local TD about a local issue, or meeting with a government minister to seek a change in policy that affects you or your family. Activism is where a person or group campaigns to bring about political or social change on an issue they feel strongly about or which affects them and their community. Lobbying is where a person or group seeks to influence a policymaker, such as a TD or minister, on an issue such as changing a law or policy on a particular issue. An ally is a person or group who supports, amplifies, or advocates alongside people or organizations on issues of concern. What is self-advocacy? Self-advocacy means the ability to speak up for yourself and communicating your rights, needs, or preferences to others, or supporting a group to exercise their rights in all walks of life. Self-advocacy has three elements: understanding your needs, knowing what kind of support might help, and communicating these needs to others. Self-advocacy can range from small acts, like asking for more support in the classroom, to very big acts, like petitioning the government on behalf of your group to make changes to the law or to receive access to supports. It can also include requesting accommodations or supports at work or in school, taking part in local groups and communities, or contacting a politician about an issue you are concerned about. There is no right or wrong way to advocate for yourself, and we all advocate for ourselves in different ways in different situations. There is a great tradition of self-advocacy in the disability community, which started with a group of people with intellectual disabilities in Sweden during the 1960s. This is reflected in the disability rights movement mantra, "Nothing about us without us." There are lots of benefits to being a self-advocate. It can help you build your own confidence, well-being, and self-esteem. It can also help to build stronger connections and relationships with people and communities, which can support you both in life and issues you want to change in the community. You know what you want and what you'd like to change better than anyone else. And actively communicating this is a great way of making sure that policymakers know what you want to change, finding other people who also want this change to happen, and finding ways of making this change a reality. Self-advocacy groups. Advocating for your rights by yourself can be hard, especially when you are trying to make a change to a law, policy, or practice. Because of this, many disabled people have self-advocacy groups to help them to achieve changes on issues they are concerned about. There are many groups across Ireland who represent disabled people or who support disabled people to make the changes they need. These range from disabled persons organisations to local community, autism or disability groups to national organisations. Stay tuned for our next video, which will discuss how to effectively self-advocate. Thank you for listening to this AsIAm explainer.